Your favorite character you did on SNL would be what? If you could just like wave a wand and say, I'll go back. Obviously, they're having you back all the time now, but if you could just do it again.
I had a lot of favorite ones. I love doing the Vincent Price specials when I was Vincent Price. I love doing Keith Morrison, the Dateline guy.
You could just read anything from him and it would just sound creepy, right? I mean.
Yeah, he also said, he said something, it was it's not this, but it was something like a guy, he says like, so your dad got shot in the face. He goes, wow, that must have been a while. Like, it's so,
it's not right to laugh at it, but
it's like, oh, that must have been a while, right in front of you. Wow.
Where did Vincent Price come from? Like,
I'm just a big Vincent Price fan, and then I remember.
So you pitched it around a table? You're like, I want to do Vincent Price?
This guy Matt Murray and I talked about it,
right?
And we decided to do it, and for Thanksgiving, it was like this weird Thanksgiving special. And I remember right before I came out to do it, Lauren Michaels goes, it was my third or fourth show. I was terrified, and he went, I like this, but why now? Why now do we do Vincent Price? But people seem to like it, and that one was fun. Keith Morrison was fun. Vinny Vedecci, the Italian talk show host, was fun.
Where was that born out of? Just
I was in line to see AI, the movie AI, at the Man's Chinese, and there was a guy in front of us talking like that, and he was kind of lecherous, Italian guy, and he was hitting on these two 18-year-old girls, and he was like, I buy you gelato, you want gelato? And he was like, I want to buy you gelato. No, we watch gelato, and then we see Robot Boy, eh? And so the whole movie, I was making my friends laugh, going like, oh, the little Robot Boy ate spinach, he breaks him, he break. Oh, the teddy bear, you don't like him no more. And I was just like, and I was just doing it the whole movie to make my two friends laugh. And then I was like, oh, I should probably. And then when I met a manager, and she goes, well, can you do impressions? And I was like, no, I'd never really thought about doing impressions of famous people. And she goes, well, do you do a voice, anything? And I went, what is this guy, this Italian guy? I went, and she goes, okay, we could work with that. And that became my audition. My audition was that guy
for
doing
SNL?
Impressions. Yeah, so it was like Vinny Vedecci, the Italian guy, was auditioning for SNL. Like,
right.
Thank you, Lauren. Oh, this is so amazing. And then he would do a bunch of impressions.
I would pay to be able to, if I'm driving around here and my phone is giving me directions, to have your Californians voice deliver the direct. I would pay to change the voice. You know how you can change it from Australian or British or whatever?
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah, that's all. That's Fred Armisen and a guy named James. That's Fred Armisen and a guy named James Anderson, and that's a bit that Fred and Keenan and I used to do when we would get back from LA. Go, yeah, man, I just got back from LA, and it's like, cool, man. How'd you get to your hotel? It's like, well, I went down Sunset, took a left on La Cienega, and then I took that all the way down, and took a ride on Venice, and then we would like always say how we got places. And then he made it a soap opera, which really made me laugh. And Fred came up to me and goes, oh, I did our bit. It's a soap opera. I was like, what?
I would just pay to have you just say, you make a right, and then, sometimes you just miss the right, and just hearing your voice basically, back up.
Yeah, it's like, back up, rerouting. Whoa, dude, rerouting. Proceed to the route.
Oh, my gosh. See? I'm trying to leave you with an idea,
Just make some money on this.
I'm just saying.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live or download The Rich Eisen Show app.